do I want to share me drinking alcohol directly out of a bottle? Might get the wrong idea, you know. I don't know what the wrong idea would be, but I'm drinking alcohol out of a bottle.
Ooh, an adult is drinking alcohol? Ooh. The humanity! I'm offended. Like, what?
You drinking coffee out of a large plastic tumbler with a coffee cup.
And, you know, a 1.75 liter thing of alcohol, so it's not to be recorded for all posterity, you know.
Yeah, no, just chug that straight from the bottle. Just chug it right in front of the camera.
Now I have the diabetes, so I had to retire.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I can deal with that alcohol.
I used to be in the Army. I was a professional.
Huh.
All right, we are live doing a little bit of Starfinder in the Sven Zone. Everybody say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh.
Cool, we have sound. All right, and I was trying to share a map with you, Nick. We do not, it will not let me share it. It might be because it's on the background, but I haven't had that happen before where it wouldn't let me do both. But you were specifically asking about the other charters.
Mm-hmm.
So if you close your windows to where you can see the background, you will see that New Harmony, which is waiting for the planet you guys are on, and the little rectangle where you guys are.
Yeah,
Mm.
I'm noticing I
that's
can't
cool.
open that either. I saved it to my hotkey, and when I click it, it's just gray and says new image, which is definitely not how it's supposed to be.
Mm.
So when last we played, you guys had to come back from talking to the people underwater. You had found out that there were 2 ambassadors here. They were trying to obtain rights or copies of the writings and the markings on the black monolith that you had found. And you all decided to wait and to give them an answer till the next day.
We kind of made up our answer on the spot.
And that is where we left off. You are
Okay.
Very close to the charter turn. Jingo, I sent you a message before we started. Do you know why Bex has immunity to electricity?
There was a graph.
Believe it was
There was a graft. I think Clef made one.
Oh, what?
Something that was immune. I have something that gave me resistance to stuff, but not immunity.
Actually, I want to
that
say
or a magic surge.
it was a magic surge or a critical fumble, and it was a side effect of that. I don't remember.
All right. So
if you want, because I don't remember, I was going to say probably not. I know it was going to last a while, but I'm sure if I can't remember why it was there, then it should be gone.
Gotcha. All right, let me see.
Sure, it was a
Look at
magic
my
surge.
Discord because you guys are all really soft.
Maybe it's your headphones. Now everybody start yelling into your mics.
There we go. That should help. All right. Let me find the story. Here it is. Rune Seekers. All right. So once again, the people that were that visited you was Threll Rustus. She is originally from Akaton and represents the Charter of Plostov. Let me minimize the New Harmony map for the stream. So she is south of you guys, and she's asking for you all to pretty much share information. If you give her all the information you've gathered so far, then they will also in turn share with you anything that they discover about it. She believes that collaboration will strengthen your relations and benefit both of you. And then there is Bundina Lod. She is from Celestine, and their backer is the Aspis Consortium, and they want to pay for 6 RU resource units that you use to build your stuff with, to obtain all rights to the the obelisk, and eventually they will also come in. So they will set up people around it so no one has access to it, and then eventually they may come and take it once they have the means to do so. And they want the sole access to it. Celestine is to your west. RU resource units are what you use to build your colony, so that's basically a little bit more than what it takes to build a building. Some of your buildings are 5, some of them are 6.
6 RU is a significant amount of resources.
Yes, it is.
My concern is if they're willing to pay that much and want exclusive rights, including criminalizing people approaching it, they know something that we don't. Otherwise, they wouldn't be willing to put such an offer on the table. Should
Honestly,
we ask them
Yeah.
to share what they know? I'm sure they don't want to.
I think we did try doing that, and they said, no, we don't know anything, but we think it could be big. Whether or not we believe them.
Don't know that I believe them, but
and as the
I'm not very
picture
good at
indicates,
things,
she has a
motive
team
and things.
of 4 other engineers with her.
My big issue is just like, I don't know, if they're trying to remove the inscription, like damaging it might do something bad. It could be like weird magic stuff, or I don't know.
I still maintain that they're not telling us everything we know, and
So what can we do about it? Can we
Not do the
turn
deal.
down their deal.
It's got to be other ways. Something more is
Well,
like asking
why
for a
does it have?
percent and not saying asking for a percentage. That way,
Well, no, they want exclusive.
I know
They're
they
going to
do.
give
But
it.
offer and make a counter offer.
I was going to say no. If they're not willing to come up off of what they know, then we don't want their offer. Especially since Plowstop is giving us a much more reasonable offer. Share our information with them, keep the obelisk, and they'll share any information that they find with us. That is a deal I would be willing to take. The giving I don't understand magic, and I don't know if this is magic or technology. I just know that it's not insignificant. We
Right.
don't know what part it has to play, but I think we should maintain control of it until we understand more.
I concur, sir.
I agree.
However, I would
Next.
be aware of these people, the Celestine. Um, Sometimes people that are this insistent and this intent on something probably won't take no very well and
I agree.
may take action, to get what they want without our permission, so to speak.
Right.
Mhm.
So one
Telling
thing,
them no potentially creates an enemy between them and us, or an adversary at the very least.
one
And
thing
I would agree
to
with that.
keep in mind that this it is pretty much against packed worlds and general accepted civilization um, to come to a planet and capture it unless you're in a war and are like the Vesk and are destroying things and taking things. This planet was parceled out and bought with because there were no intelligent cultures on the planet.
At the
This
moment.
is indication that they were wrong, and that there was or possibly is some sort of intelligent life here. Um, and so that's one of the main why there's such a fuss and why there's so much interest in it is because not only is it who knows what it actually does, but it's also goes
I
against
think, and this is
what
a
you guys were
wild
doing.
theory on my point, I think the Celestine have already made contact with whatever created this, and they're trying
Huh?
to keep it under wraps. That's why they want this, and they want to shut it down. I think that's what they know that they're not telling us. But
Well,
without taking a trip into their territory to explore what they might know, we just we can't know. And I don't feel like violating the sovereign territory of another, you know, um, operation that hasn't proven hostile. We don't know that they're hostile if they're going to be hostile, just that they're very intent on getting this.
mhm.
Right. So is there a way that we could like make the agreement with the other and kind of shun them and yet do our own actions to try to see if they try to interfere, like send ourselves in or whatever to ready in action so that when they try to be belligerent about it, we can just come in and save the day.
Well, we don't know that they're going to be belligerent about it.
We don't. I'm
She
just
did,
warning that.
like, I will say, like, she spoke in a way that, like, comes off as crass, but it did seem like that's just the way that she speaks. Like, she just speaks very firmly. Like, this is how it's gonna go. We're gonna give you this, and you're gonna let us do this.
What do
But
we
it's
know
not.
about the Aspis consortium?
Maybe we can look
Anything?
that up and see what we come up with. Do some research. Nay to the research, not
Oh,
research.
the people that are funding Celestine?
Everything. Let's figure this out and see if we can come up with a plan that might not be what everybody wants, but that will serve the greater good as we see it.
Well, we
Well,
can just go with. We have two people that want to have access to this, and one of them just wants to share info for the sake of science. So I feel like that's a better option.
I
Unless
agree
we are
with you.
hungry for money.
And I agree with you. However, the reality is that may not be the outcome in the end. So maybe we can somehow figure out a way to keep the other people from doing their dastardly deeds, and as well as serve science and the greater good. I'm just
How
putting it
about
out.
this?
So
Raise
real
both
quick to
Bex's and
answer your
Luna's
question,
concerns.
you guys do a search, and you have this is what you're able to find about Celestine.
Thank you.
I know somebody named Celestina. Really cool name.
Go ahead, Nick.
Can we roll
Uh,
something? I want to roll something.
He gave it for free. Don't tempt the DM.
I know, but I mean,
Shh.
mysticism. How about that?
For
Sense motive.
what?
Survival. I don't know. Just let's roll something.
Just roll your 20d20 or something and sick still. Anyway, Nick, I think you were saying something.
so it sounds like we're largely in agreement. We're not going to reject their offer from Celestine. We're for the exclusive access. But I propose to our concerns for Bex and Luna is perhaps we set up a guard around the monolith just to make sure no one messes with it. Perhaps we take turns looking into it, or just generally have our guard keep a watch on it. Also in favor of the sharing information with the ambassador from Plastov. Is that how you say that?
Kalamazoo.
Yes, Plastov.
Yeah.
Plastov. You should be the sole proprietor of a single organization, especially information like this that can cause issues for said organization if it gets out.
Yes, right now control is power, and I think this thing is going to play a significant role later on, and we need to be the ones controlling it.
Yes. It might do us good to reach out to some of the other charters as well, not just the ones who have approached us. Perhaps Greymore, with their affiliation with the Starfighter Society.
They've come to see us. Remember, they wanted
Surely?
they wanted the flower, and they were going to give us a favor from the Starfinder Society.
Right. What do we do with that? Didn't we reject both offers for the flower? The
Yes,
cultivator?
Yeah.
the same with obelisk. I think we should keep control of it.
Yeah. At least this time we have an option to cooperate with another faction. But I was more meaning perhaps we reach out to some of the other charters to further this cooperation and sharing of knowledge.
The hard part about that is that there's other settlements in between us and them, because we haven't met Triumph and Little Axiom, and they're kind of I mean, I don't think we're hostile with anybody, but we would have to at least give them notice, right?
You can change that easily.
Yeah, we could probably. Celestine, right? Can't interact with this.
I don't know, guys. I think we're kind of just overthinking it. I think we should just turn one down, accept the other, and
Yes,
no
that's
hard
where I am.
feelings.
I'm just saying, be prepared.
That's why I keep you around.
I overthink things. That's what I do. But I like the plus stuff.
All right, so there are 2 votes in the chat. Please put your votes.
I don't know why, but I can't interact with the vote.
Oh, yeah, you can only have 1 vote going at a time. So,
I can't interact with either of them.
Eve? Try clicking a different circle. Or are you have your character
I've clicked on all the circles.
Nick, I'm so sorry. Fancygrounds hates you. You should restart.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's you every time. I think it was real once.
I am in favor of sharing information and in favor of rejecting the offer to buy it off of us. As my 2 cents as I close my program.
All right, so that means what he
You guys
just
want to
said
refuse the shared information?
is the overall vote. So you are refusing Laud's offer of 6 RU and are accepting the offer of the shared information.
Correct.
So
Yes.
Yes.
let me pull up the message du jour.
Usual.
It is 7 p.m. It is 19th Desness. Yes. Okay.
Pointing.
All right, so now it is the 20th of Desness in the morning, and you guys, once since the last charter turn, 3 of you said that you read the message of the day, and so you received 1 extra resource unit, even though it's been there every week and it's still there this week.
I think I messaged you like all but one time. So
I always see it there and forget to message.
that's the problem, man.
All right, so let me
He thinks
type
nobody
it in.
reads it.
So the 2, so Thrall sits down, brings out sends you all, sends Dr. Clef, who is the unofficial leader at this point of the settlement, a document. You guys can take time and read through it. It's fairly straightforward, stating that they will share with you, you will share with them. Neither one of them has the information.
Mhm.
They So it was from Plostov. Refused the offer from Celestine. She packs up her people and they get in her little shuttle and leave.
Oh, Jesus.
There we go. All right. All right, and so it is now the 20th, which means it is time for a charter turn.
He did tell us last time to think about what we want to do, and I even wrote it down. So,
Nice.
I think we should claim a hex at least that takes 1 resource unit. Oh, sorry.
Hold on a minute. I want to go over a couple things real quick.
I was ready at least.
You are, and I appreciate that very much. Thank you.
We all do. All do.
So I'm sharing this, and I'm hoping it will share. It did not. Okay. So I want to start with Jingo. If you read Accord, tell us what Accord does.
Can you show that again? I just accidentally closed it.
Rejected.
I went up to move it and I clicked the wrong place. Accord. Accord measures the collective sense of togetherness possessed by the citizens of your charter, generally as a function of the charter's infrastructure.
And Mantha, culture.
Culture measures the interest and dedication of your charter and its people in the arts and related fields, as well as religion and philosophy.
Nick, economy.
Economy measures the practical day-to-day business of your charter and its ability to create, buy, and sell.
Reno, magic.
Magic measures how deeply your charter delves into the mysteries of the arcane.
And then Jingo, one last time for technology.
Technology indicates the level of manufacturing and scientific research your charter engages in.
All right, so you can close that. I just wanted to touch base on that again as we're looking at Wayden's Keep. You guys should have this uh, development sheet. If you don't, it's in notes and you have access to it all the time. You also may want to drop it in one of your hotkeys. So right now, you are very balanced. You have two of everything except right now your economy is down by one and your technology is up by two for one till we're done with the turn today. Actually, it goes away. Um,
Mhm.
and the reason I mention that is as you buy things, they will affect the Accord, culture, economy, magic, and technology. Um, so keep that in mind as you're looking at the things you want to buy and what you want to do. The way it works with the charter turn is the first thing that happens is you make a where's my hairbrush? Hold on a second. Horizons of Vast Planetfall. Here it is. Okay, so you the steps are very basic and very easy. You do first thing you do is write. Come on, here. No, no, here it is.
So,
Roll for resource collection. Do your pay your upkeep. If there is unrest, which there's not, you deal with that. Then you do your projects, and then we check for an event. So first thing we need to do is determine who is going to be, we're actually doing number 2 first, the downtime activities. Who is going to be the admin for this week? Bex did it for Desness.
Isn't it currently Desmus?
So who wants to do it for um, going into
All right,
Sereneth?
I'll do it this time.
Okay. Dr. Clef. All right. So you will be doing it for next time for Serenith. So Jingo, Serenith. For your resource, you guys have a D6 for your settlement, and then you have a D4 from your mine and a D4 from your windmill farm. So 2D4 and 1D6, please.
it's all the same shit.
All right, so you rolled a total of 6. You have 1 from the message of the day, so it gives you a total of 7. Des, do you have any of your special things that do anything for settlement traits or resource units or anything this time? You have
It would,
feats and stuff that do stuff.
yeah. So if I spend a week focusing on the aspect of the trader, I can we can spend extra resource units to make that trait higher for building it. But I'm not sure that we have the resource units to spare to do that, so probably not going to do that unless we're doing something that's cheaper.
All right. So now you are paying upkeep. Settlements require supplies and funding, a number of resource units equal to your charter's size. You can choose not to and increase your unrest by 1d4. Right now you have 0 unrest. Do you want to pay your 3 resources for upkeep, or do you want to choose not to and adjust unrest? If the charter's unrest is 10 or higher after making the adjustment, there's a 50% chance your charter loses one of the hexes you've claimed. And if it goes above 20, then there's more stuff that happens.
I'd say let's keep a bottle on that. Let's pay people while we still can.
I'm
Yeah,
just
I'd say.
saying, if we pay that, we will not be able to afford to do anything but claim a hex this term.
That's fine.
There are downtimes that we can do to assuage unrest. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Just throwing it out there as an option. I'm not
so-
saying we should do it. I'm saying we can do it.
Big devil's advocate.
I gotta let you know your options.
Okay, so that's 1 on either side. Dr. Clef, Luna, what do you want to do? Pay or no?
I say let's not.
I'm sorry, say that again. You say what?
Luna is saying let's not pay.
Okay.
But she's grumpy all the time. So
Okay.
I guess my question is, if we don't pay upkeep, what will we spend it on? Besides, so claim hex, what do you want to spend it on with that extra stuff?
ice cream and donuts.
Well, for what we do for a charter turn, I think we should at least claim a hex so that we can build another resource node later.
Mhm.
We can't do both of them at the same time. And then I haven't looked at the specific projects, but I think we should do something that increases economy or technology so that we can, down at the very bottom, there's one where we can upgrade resource nodes. I'd like to work towards that, but we cannot do it right now.
So
Fine.
Well,
your
let's see. So we
basic
currently have
projects,
7.
as it says, you can claim a hex for 1.
Yeah, then that would leave us with 6, and we could upgrade a resource node if you want to.
You can't upgrade a
No, we
resource
do not
node
have the
yet because
stats
you
to do that.
have to have the requirements for it. You have to have a core culture and
Oh.
economy of 4, magic technology, actually everything of 4. Everything has to be 4. Oh no, I'm sorry. Take that back.
Just economy and
Economy
technology.
and technology both have to be 4. Before you can do that.
So I'm saying that we should, if we avoid paying that, we should we should build something that will give us either technology or economy so that we can work towards that.
Okay. Okay, that works for me. In that case, let's figure out what we want to build then.
So, Dr. Clef, are you saying you also do not want to pay the upkeep?
I am convinced to not pay upkeep.
All right, so Jingo, give me a D4. 2, okay, and unrest. There it is. Click.
Come on.
So we currently have no unrest, right?
You now have 2 unrest, correct?
Or we now have 2. Yeah.
Okay, so now
All right, so now it's projects phase. Choose projects. Choose up to 2 charter projects, one of which can be an advanced project. Basic projects, so you can do 2 basic or 1 of each.
Quick question. Do resource points carry over?
Yes, absolutely.
So we could save some stuff, but
okay.
This is
Consider
actually the first
this.
month you have not had any carryover. You guys
Okay.
have had at least 1 carryover from the last couple times.
Okay. I'm throwing this out. Okay.
Okay.
We use 1 to claim a hex. And then we do the recharging station because it gives a technology and it only costs 5 instead of 6. And then somebody does the downtime to assuage unrest, which would take 1 resource unit to reduce the charger's unrest score by 1d4.
that works perfectly well for me. I was going to suggest that someone do that, but
I'm just saying. Throw that out there as an
I'm
option.
glad
It'll
you
use
checked
all our
that.
stuff first.
That works for me. I'm glad you actually checked to make sure that downtime activity costs a resource. Because I did not remember that.
Don't you worry, guys. I'm doing the groundwork. Figuring out how to piss people off and then make them less pissed off.
Appreciate it.
All right, so yeah, that works for me. And then administrative work, so someone else will have to.
All right, and Bex and Luna, what do you guys want to do? Anything different?
No, that's fine.
No, I'll go along.
I guess question: which hex do we want to claim?
I was not looking at the map.
As we have claimed one in the hills and one in the mountains. We could keep working up towards the river.
I'm sure there's something, at least roleplay wise, that we could put with the river.
Yeah. So maybe J4 or H5. Unless we want to do something, work a different way.
Well, I think we could.
We don't have F4 claim, do we? I see. We don't even have F4 explored.
Yeah.
F4 is F4? No.
I think we were talking about going south this next time we go out. And then the lady came by and she said, "Have you seen my husband? He came from the south and he was trying to go to you guys." So now we have double reason to go to the south next time.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. J4 or H5. Each of them, we could flavor it because one we found spider goats, and in the other we found stag bears. So we could flavor it as the resource we are gaining is food.
I'll go with J4.
J4?
Well, keep in mind, claiming the hex just means your size increases. You would then have to build a resource node.
Yeah.
I'm thinking too far down the line. It's a habit.
Sure nobody misunderstood. You just claiming the hex doesn't give you an extra resource node.
Nope. Aware. Just
but
what we're planning to use it for.
Next time we can turn it into a resource node.
Fucking project list. Here we go.
All right. So Bex, you are the scribe. Which one do you want?
Mm-hmm.
Or pick or roll dice or whatever you want to do. Just has to be connected, so you can't pick F7.
I was going to
Damn
say.
it! I was looking at F7.
See, I think we were looking at J4 was one of the ones thrown out there.
Yeah, J4 and H5, they're next to each other. So J4.
Yeah, J4, because I want to start pushing into those mountains too,
Indeed.
eventually.
All right, so claiming a hex costs 1 RU, so that brings you from 7 to 6. And now, what else did you want to do?
I vote recharging station.
You vote recharging station.
I am
what,
also in favor of that.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
that gets us what? A +1 to tech?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, that costs 5, so you go down to 1 resource unit. Just think, if you had taken the other offer, you would still have 7.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, so that is it for the projects phase. So last time you had an event. That should not be change, it should be chance. That's why I don't have it figured. So give me, you have a 15% chance of having an event. So Jingo, do you want it to be a 15% chance of having an event or an 85% chance of not having an event?
Who gets to roll?
You. Because you were
Me.
Yeah,
the
do you want to
clerk.
try to roll low or high?
I'm going to try to roll low.
All right, so you have a 15. Well, do you want one? That's the question. Do you want to?
Absolutely.
All right, so 15% chance, 1, 5, 15. No, not even
No,
close.
should have
Yeah,
gone the
well,
other way.
Event,
you
Chevent.
know.
Chevent. All right, so they are good and bad. So you never know what's going to happen. Last time you guys had a weird,
Dangerous fad.
Yeah,
it was a
dangerous
fad.
bad.
So, okay.
What was it? It was like it was a Candy Crush something.
Yeah.
Everybody was on the phones.
Okay. So that is the charter turn. Dr. Claffey will do it next time. You guys have until the 20th of Saraneth before you have to worry about it again. Click. Like, any questions, any comments?
Sorry for dragging you guys along with my crazy plans, but I'm playing the game.
Yep, perfectly valid.
Claimed
You had a plan, and you convinced us
J4
that it was good.
and built a recharging station. Cool. And you only have 2 on rest. Like I said, it only matters if you get up to 10. So it's up to you guys if you want to spend that resource unit or save it till next time. Be thinking about that.
I vote we save it.
And I'm
Save
going to
it.
say that takes most of the day. Is there anything else you guys wanted to do this particular day, the 20th? If not, we'll just move on to the next day.
I don't have anything in particular.
Did the lady looking for her husband give us like a description and stuff of him? Throw.
You are still in contact. She wouldn't have. She's going to leave tomorrow, so you can ask for that if you want.
Okay, yeah.
Because nobody had talked to her at all about it.
Well, she did tell us. But yeah, I'm gonna go by and ask her for some information. Tell her we're probably gonna be heading south, so we'll keep an eye out for him.
All right, close this. Close everything down. So that is J4. So I'm putting it in the I will change the color of the map to reflect as well, to change the make it lighter as well. Oh, I forgot to change your player notes, charter development. Your size is now 4. Okay.
I'm sorry you guys didn't get all the like food and necessities you need, but look, we have a nice new recharging station for everybody.
Turns
Right.
out that people playing
Go
Candy
charge your
Crush
phone
need it.
there.
So now you can hang out by the charging station, just recharge your phone.
Yeah.
I'll spend a
We'll
lot
see
of time plugged in there.
Well, see, by the time that we finally got it built, the fad's gone. So nobody, like, we started it when everybody wanted it, and now nobody wants it anymore. So it's like,
Right.
well, now we
I
have that, I guess.
just got a severe thunderstorm warning from my area here in real life. So if I disappear, it's because there was a power failure.
Thanks for
Okay.
the heads up.
I
Hopefully
wish you
nothing
were
bad
still
happens.
immune to electricity, don't you?
Yes. I wish my house was immune to electricity.
Don't
All
we
right, so
all?
I'm going to share this. I would like to say it'll be for the last time. I'm sure it's not going to be for the last time. Um, to remind you, one, if you want to talk to anybody, but also in the top left corner and in the center, there is, in the top left corner, there is a tiny little smidge, and that smidge is actually a link to what's called the first wave. And if you click on that, that opens up the first wave of settlement of settlers who just arrived. Um, so those are all the people you can talk to. These are the people in your neighborhood, in your neighborhood, in your neighborhood. And so if somebody wants to talk to those, do anything with them, it is the 21st of Desnas. What would you guys like to do?
Cool. We got a xenobiologist.
That's true. We have 2 of them, I believe. We have 2 of them, I think, right?
We got
We have a
zoologist,
zoologist and a biologist.
and a botanist. I'm just looking at the new people and reading all their stuff. I see one xenobiologist. I'm just reading for the new people.
Sorry. I'm sorry. You're right. Sorry.
Yeah, you had one already, so now you have 2 in the besides Dr. Clef and Luna.
Yeah. Or like we're reading through the new people.
Which only makes sense because your whole purpose for being here is to try to figure out an antidote for the dragon curse
Yeah.
disease. find the map. And if nobody wants to do anything in the settlement, you guys can start exploring some more.
Maybe we take downtime.
Quick question. Remind me again where the monolith is. The settlement. I don't remember what.
I mean, you cut out a little bit the monolith, the black obelisk.
Yeah, the black obelisk. Where
K4.
is it exactly?
K4.
Ah. We may or may not want to claim that text as soon as possible.
Yeah, well, you know what? We are making our way there. So
Making our way down.
So yes, you guys did talk about setting up a guard for them. There's also
Mhm.
at one point before the 20th, Dr. Clef needs to take a week doing the admin stuff. You don't have
Yeah.
to, but if you don't, you won't get any resource points next one.
That would suck.
Yeah.
I think we should take a week. I can just deal with that right now, and everybody else can do what they wish in the meantime.
I think
And then
we
we can go
usually
explore.
just immediately do a week because
That's what you have done every time so far. Yes.
Yep.
I think it's the smartest way to do it because I'll forget.
Yes. Otherwise, we will forget.
Hey, Bex, do you think we should ask that new guy, Kasari, to go with them to the obelisk to hang out with them?
Yes, I think he might help.
Anybody else you think should go there?
Second, I'm looking through the list.
You think the surveyor might help? Maybe not. I don't
He
know.
might. I think the human xenobiologist should go.
Okay.
And I think the halfling historian should go, the archivist.
And what are you doing for
And-
security?
And the
Protection.
communications analyst. Sending with them?
At least Kasari Yvonne, the security officer, is the
Well,
first guy on the list, but should maybe send
let's-
that person.
Rather than just sending all new people, let's look at our regular list. Who is our security over on our
The hard hoof, Tachi.
the hard hoofs? Are they okay being separated, or are they like a team? They like to be together. Tachi and Tuko.
So, give me a persuasion check, or a charisma check of some kind, bluff,
I
intimidate,
believe it's diplomacy.
diplomacy.
Although
whatever
I
that
am
might be.
better at bluff.
You want me to stand around and be intimidating? I can help you that way, but
That's true.
All right. So what lie are you telling them?
Not very good.
you are good at lying.
So
It's in the dice.
you can say that you have reason to believe, and Dr. Clef is behind you doing air quotes, that they may come and try to take it by force. So you need somebody there to protect
Yes,
it.
we believe that it is a high security concern that there are forces that are looking to acquire it by whatever means necessary, and we need our top, well, they're not men, whatever they are, on the job.
We need our people on the job.
We need the best on the job.
All right, so yes, especially with the 33, they are willing to, when they can, they prefer being together, but there's nothing wrong with them being a separate, as long as they're not like
Not a
living
permanent
there
arrangement.
for forever, but for a month or two, that's fine. Plus, it's not like it's a different planet; it's a few days away. So, which one are you? So I've got K4 pulled up,
We're going to send
and
Tashi.
I'm gonna put it in a list. I'm gonna put it on here now. So Tashi Hardhoof. She agrees. That's fine. Who else did you want to send?
I believe we wanted to send Dr. Velen Mar, the xenobiologist.
All right, give me a second here. Gotta find
He's 4 from the bottom.
colony people. There we go.
Yes.
All right, so is this from the new group?
This is from the new group.
Velen Mar, human xenobiologist.
Tassindra
Why?
Vale, historian.
Why? This is not.
Xenobiologist.
This has nothing to do with a new race. There's no life. It's a
Well, it's an
rock.
artifact. It's an artifact created by an unknown race. And maybe your xenobiology could give insight into that. I don't know. If he feels that he would not be of help, I'm not going to force him to go.
He would rather
I
not.
think it,
He will if you force him to, but he would rather not just because he would rather be here working with the other
Actual living aliens.
biologists who are here actively doing
Yeah.
his job, whereas he doesn't think, that's stuff for archivists or historians or anthropologists or stuff like that.
I think
I had to step away for a moment. Who have you decided to send so far?
so far just Tashi.
He tried to
Tashi
send
Hardhoof.
Dr.
Okay.
Velenmar, but he's pushing back if he can.
Well, what about
I
Zoe Colley, the cultural anthropologist? This seems to be right up their alley.
Yes, absolutely. They are.
And
willing to-
I would
can
say,
find out.
who's the other one?
I think Rin Talash, the surveyor, maybe? Maybe he'll help them get like a good scan of it or something. 'Cause I don't know if we
Possibly he
can
could
actually
give
get
us
it.
insight into why that site was chosen. And Nira Quinn, the communications analyst, because I think this obelisk is a communications or archivic device of some sort, and I think somebody with that kind of insight might help.
So Nira, with a little convincing, will go. She's more along the lines of, if nothing else, it'll also be nice to have a comm officer there to maintain communications between that small group and
Oh, that's also a really good reason. Yeah, I like that
the
reason.
settlement. So she'll be in charge of the equipment that they bring and stuff, so you guys can communicate with the settlement. So there was one in between Zokali and Nira Quinn.
I said maybe Rin Talash, 5 from the bottom, the Isoki surveyor. Or we could also try
So
instead sending Elenez because we know that he's been there.
Rintalash doesn't know that he'll be a whole lot of help, but he'll go. He's no problem going. He doesn't care. He just doesn't know how much help he'll be, but he's fine with going. So Rintalash, you may want to send one of your food procurement specialists
That's so
to help
yeah.
feed them. So you're not sending
That was a yeah, thank
runners
you,
back
Sven.
and forth every week.
Yep.
Well, probably not one of the children. So one of the adults. I don't know what order the names are in, but
Beercher.
one of the adults.
Beercher will be can go. She's teenager. If not, then Ginger will go.
Do we have
I
anyone who's like a security or protection from the wildlife that is out there?
Yes, you
Yeah,
need
that's
With
the two
them?
hard hoofs that we
Tachi
were
is.
sending. A
Tasha
hard hoof.
Hardhoof is the security. Is your security.
Um,
Uh,
between the
you want
few
to?
procurement specialists, I would rather send the adult. I know that they probably have like harder labor here, but like I don't want to
The two
send a kid
adults.
with a bunch of people that I don't know or people that I barely know.
Hey kid, you like proving yourself?
Yeah.
She's a very good
Yeah.
hunter, and she's also very familiar with the edible plants around the colony. Not sure what's going to be in the forest up there, but she is excited to find out.
Cool. We send one of the hard hoof.
We did.
We did. Oh, we did. Okay, sorry.
It's the first person that we convinced. We're like, okay. And I don't know if we should send him or at least just have him work with Takor, who's the heart that's staying behind. But Kasari, the Reptoid, we should either have him make sure that he's working together, or actually, well, if we're sending Tachi, then we probably should keep this guy here.
Yeah.
So if you open up the link to K4, I've got the list of 5 people so far. Are you guys good with that?
Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah.
So Tassindra would also like to go.
Okay.
Who is that?
Which one is the?
Halfling, Archivist, and Historian.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, if
Then
she's
yeah.
volunteering.
Yep. And this also seems to be up their alley. I think I just missed them when I was looking over last time.
And Blip, Absalom suggests would like to go, and that way you guys they will have someone who can repair equipment and gear and weapons and things that as a basic mechanic he can.
Yeah.
Where's that person?
Snacks, one of the on the colony people main page.
Yisoki from the
Oh,
family
in the
of
Absalom
mechanics.
family. Okay. I was like looking in the list. I'm like, I don't see Blip here. Okay, and I'm looking through this. I don't see a Blip. Where? Yeah.
Did you throw up the list of people, or do you just have the map? I mean, the chart thing.
It's on K4.
We have him. Yeah.
If that's what you're asking, who's going is on. If you open up the link to K4.
Okay.
That's K3, J4, K4. There it is.
Do we think this might be too many people to be protected by just one security person?
Well, all of them
Nothing.
Yeah, this should all be on.
can shoot. To varying degrees of success and protect themselves to some degree. And Beerter is also very good with a weapon as a hunter.
Yeah, I think it'll be good.
K goes this way.
Okay.
If
Well,
you go to the one that we've just claimed, is just above that one on the line.
on the river to the
I
left.
can throw it at you if you'd like. Where
This
are
guy.
you, Luna? Blink. There you go. All right. So you've made those arrangements.
Oh.
The Dr. Clef has started his admin work. Did any of you again, if you look under player notes, I'm not going to push it to you this time. There is downtime activities. You can also, something that I haven't really mentioned before, now that your settlement is big enough, you guys can also do the downtime activity of your profession. The way that works is, I also pinned it in Discord, by the way, but the way it works is if you do 1 day, spend 1 day working your profession, you get your profession roll in credits times your level. If you spend a week working your profession, you get your profession roll times your level times 10
Oh.
in credits. So if there's nothing else you guys want to do as far as downtime activities for the charter or for yourselves, because there are certain things you can do, athletics and things like that, and looking at downtime activities, you can always just make money. And speaking of which, I was going to double check and forgot. All of you should have 3 free ranks in your profession. This is the only one I'm doing this in, the only campaign I'm doing this in, but all of you are working your profession in this new settlement. You're doing it every day while you're in the settlement, so you are automatically getting free ranks in your profession. Yes, it looks like everybody does. Okay, good.
Free ranks.
Yes, so you don't have to pay for it. Normally, I give you 1 rank and 1, at level 1, and then you have to burn it, add it every level if you want ranks in your profession.
Right.
In this one, you don't. You get it free ranks every level. All right, so Dr. Clef is doing 1 week of admin stuff. Bex, what are you doing for that week? Or are you actively looking at the list?
I am actively looking at the list, but
Cool.
I was looking specifically at drill. You practice a specific task, whether using holodeck training materials running through a computer simulation. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I just don't know which skill I'm going to drill.
Downtime activities. I'm opening it up. Is that in the...
It is in, I believe it is in basic downtime.
Okay. Oh, this is just for the charter. So downtime.
Fuck. I lost all of them.
Analyze. Build shelter. Drill. Okay. And do you need a minute, or do you know what you want to?
I am going to. It could be any skill, can it not? Let's see.
It says a single task of a specific skill. So it's one of the specific things in the...
Okay. Yeah, give me a moment then to look over tasks and come back around.
Yeah, no problem. So for those watching at home, if you're looking at your skills page and say you open up computers, if we click on the little symbol on the bottom, there are tasks, and that's what they're talking about. So you can do one of these things. I'm going to give you a much better benefit if you're spending the whole week doing this. So don't feel like you're wasting your time on it if you choose this one. Des, what are you doing for that week?
I was just gonna do workout like I've been doing, but I have been attracted by the idea of money. So I
Okay.
think he's gonna go and help out either Beach or the Willowants. And actually, yeah, he's gonna go help out with the food procurement specialists and kind of fill in some of the gaps by Bearder.
All right. So go ahead and what is your profession?
Animal trainer / hunter.
Okay, and that's also you also have a herd of spider goats in the colony as well, so you can also be working with them. So go ahead and give me a profession check. The downtime activities are in player notes. Where it is, downtime activities. There you go.
Oh yeah. The spider goats, they remember all the commands I've already taught them, so I don't have to retrain those. So
All right, so you
that's
get to add 200. 9 minus 6 is 840 credits.
oh my god. I feel rich. I'm gonna pull out a calculator because I don't want to do that math.
You
Oh.
just did it. 840.
Yeah, but I have to add it to what I have.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, so it's and again, so that was she rolled a nat 20, so that's a 28 plus times 10 is 280 times 3 is 840. All right. Um,
The money, it speaks good. Thank
Luna,
you. Thank you for luring me in with
did you
that.
want to make money or look at the downtime activities? I know you just got them, so and we know we can't hear you if you're talking.
I can't even see him, so I don't know if he is.
Yeah, I'm talking.
Okay.
Talking now?
So did you want to look at the downtime activities a little bit more, or do you want to do your profession and make money?
Can I do the down on the actual downtime stuff? Can I do the analyze sample stuff?
Sure.
Or do I need to do something off the actual
No,
activities?
analyze sample is on the list. Yeah, absolutely. So you learn about a creature or material as if you had taken 20. So you have done that before, and it helped you out.
Yes.
So of all the creatures you fought, Nick and Mantha, I think both have lists or anything you can think of. Um, for example, you guys have run across the Electrovores a bunch. There you go. She just posted her bestiary. Which one do you want to study?
Just posted it.
Yeah, it's in the chat. Just click that and it should open up the
Player
note.
Mantha's bestiary. So think about that. Jingo, do you know what you're doing?
Yes. I believe I am going to use my time. Let me find it here again. Um, practicing my trick attack, drilling it.
Ooh.
Let's see. The check
All right.
for
So
drill is 15 plus 1.5 times my level, which
okay.
round down would be 19, round up would be a 20.
Yep.
Shit.
You always round up. So go ahead and roll the DC. roll trick attack. Perfect. So I'm going to add it to the combat tracker. I will let you do it until, where is the calendar? I will let you choose. You can either do it once a day until the 20th of Saranath, where you don't roll, you just take a 10. Or, which for you would give you 28. Or you can have a certain number, and I will say that number is 3d4.
I'll take that.
Okay, so 3d4,
Fucking see anything.
8.
Eight.
Nice. So
Eight uses.
8 times,
Okay.
I'll put it on your in the combat tracker. So
Decent roll.
8 times until you die. You can take 10 for click trick attack. Take 10 for trick attack. Eight times. All right, and then I will let you do one more. Because you're doing it for an entire week, I will let you pick one other activity you can do as well if you want to take a if you want to look for that. Luna, are you ready?
No,
Pick a
actually,
critter.
can I go? It has to be a critter, or can I pick a plant?
Oh no, it can absolutely be a plant. Yep.
I'd like to do the Lumocathanith.
What's that?
LU.
Okay, and
See,
for you as well, you can do it the Lumocantha, okay? And
that's
let me find it. Analyze, there it is. All right, so
Yeah, I mean, we've run into those a few times, so that's not a bad choice.
thank you for your approval.
I
I think
Sorry, I hope that didn't come across as like infantilizing or anything. I'm like, that's genuinely, I think it's a good choice.
Thank you.
I think
I think so too. They're a medium plant flower that shoots laser spines, resistant 5 to fire, and plant immunities. No vulnerabilities that are known. I think I can find something.
so you know there is such a thing as an ancient Lumacantha. They will, when they become old enough, there's another tier of it.
Okay.
You guys have only fought if you had to put a number on it, say the second level of a come out Lumacantha, there's also a 5th level.
Ooh.
Here's that. You can take a look at that. So you can also look at the notes along the side of the thing I shared.
Okay.
And that
No.
gives you their whole storyline, and the notes has a lot of information, more information than
Okay.
you would ever want. You can know that you can also make die grenades from it. You
Ship
learn.
off this one. Okay. Well, that would be cool.
But you guys
So
would have to
6
send
swap.
somebody back to go get some, like a bioengineer, to go get some and replant them so you guys can grow them here.
Yeah, where would we find one of those?
All right, so you studied those. I'm also going to say you get +2 versus Lumocantha until 20 Saranath. So if you happen to run across any, you'll have a +2 to attack and saving throws and anything dealing with Lumen Kappa, you will get a +2. All right, Jingo, what did Bex? What did his second active thing?
I am going to practice my stealth by sneaking around and hiding.
Okay. Quick aside, the most coolest thing I've ever learned about Wolverine in the comics was there was a whole page and a half of him showing him hunting, quote unquote, and his goal was to get close enough to a deer to touch it without the deer realizing he was there. So I can see Bex doing that, go walking around, either maybe bugging the crap out of Dez, or
Stop sneaking up on me.
Luna or somebody else.
Yeah,
Seeing
just I'll stay every once in a while. I'll just pop out from around a corner on somebody when you just came around that corner and knew there was nobody there. It's like, where did you come from?
So do you have a very high stealth, I'm assuming?
I have a pretty decent stealth.
All right, so give me a roll. Let's see if it works.
Because you don't have a body.
Nice.
So it does. So until. All right, so same choice. Once a day, you can just take 10, or you can do 3d4.
I'll do the 3d4.
Okay. 7, nice, good. Both decent rolls for both. I would have felt bad if you'd rolled like 4 or less.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been happy, but I'll deal.
Gotta use it.
All right, so that's in your combat tracker. If you want to make notes anywhere else, that's up to you. But that's and I will just adjust it when you use it. Okay, so that is everybody for the first week. So it is now the 27th of Deadness. What would you guys like to do? You're gonna head out? You're gonna spend another week downtime? What do you want to do?
Let's
I did
explore.
kind of tell
Let's
that lady
explore.
might look for her husband. Or we'll keep an eye out and head that direction, but we might not
So far,
find
you
it.
haven't found him. I will say that.
Yeah, well, in the last week.
Nobody has found him
Yeah.
the last week. He hasn't shown
Yeah.
up yet.
Well, you know.
Well, we
Maybe
can
we're
hope
not
for the
looking at
best, but I'm gonna say he's probably dead at this point. But we can certainly try and find the body
Okay,
if
well,
it's
don't say that
undigested.
too loud. And let's go south.
You had one person spontaneously turn into an undead. You've also fought undead, so who knows? Maybe he's undead.
It's fine.
Want to explore in this area back behind the hold?
You guys want to go to G3
Is that what you're talking
or
about,
F4?
Reno?
I
To the
want to do a
southeast?
4.
Southeast, yes.
There.
No, southwest, I thought. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's it.
So that's what she just said. G3 is here.
I say we do G3 and then we hit F4 on the way back. Makes sense to everybody.
All right, and another thing to keep in mind is that a mountain
Okay.
Oh, what?
mountain will cost.
Mountain.
Oh, it's not as bad. I thought they were as bad as forests. They're not. They're only 2. All right, so it takes you a day to get there. It's 2 days to explore it completely, and then a day as you head out. So forests take you 3 days to explore it. So I thought they were just as bad, but they're not.
Surprising.
Okay.
Wow.
Once you've
The
explored it,
more you
it then
know.
cuts back. You don't have to, if again, depending on if you want to be thorough, or if you in order to meet the requirement of the topographer and his crew, or if you just want to search it real quick.
Hmm.
Trying to find
Say probably be thorough, at
what
least
I'm
for
doing.
a couple, I think.
Here it is.
Do you think we usually go thoroughly? So I think thorough, especially because we're going to be going back through the mountains at some point.
More careful or more thorough? If you choose more careful, you don't have as many encounters. If you choose to be more thorough, then your movement through it decreases.
I say let's be more thorough.
Especially because this hex is right next to our settlement. So
And then when you successfully do it, you find all the major features, learn the biome, etc.
Thoroughly.
Cool.
Cool.
Boink,
Yeah.
boink.
We don't mind having encounters. In fact, we love encounters.
All right, so you're heading to G3 on the 28th. Switch away from Bing mode. Close this, close this, close this. Okay. So we will start with Reno, who said, well, he's AFK. We'll start with,
I'm back.
okay. You said you want to roll, so give me D20.
D20. Oh, that's person. Hold on. I'm the wrong one. So, there we go.
Okay.
My dice is not showing up on the board.
Correct. Remember, you wanted it to be specific. You have to roll it in the chat so you could mess around. So you have to make sure you roll it in the chat box. Okay.
Well, I rolled a 20, so.
And then
not in the chat.
that is a 20.
Turn the fucking thing back on, okay? I can't deal with the shit.
From, where were you? G4.
Serious. Turn it back on. Part of being the fucking scapegoat. Just put it back on.
I also like it when it has to be in the chat box. But that's my opinion.
So your first day goes by uneventful. Your travel to this mountainous area. So now do your survival. So those of you who are helping Luna, I believe is one you chose
I am
as your
helping.
survivalist.
Yeah, she's the best.
Roll first, and then Luna will roll with her pluses.
Yay! I think Bex is not trained, so I think it's just a +4.
All right, so Luna, give me plus survival with +4.
+4. Okay. I rolled it.
That you just put a modifier in the box and then double click it.
I know that.
16, okay. And then Django, give me D20.
It didn't take. I watched it roll right out the other end of the chat box.
All right, 30th of Desness. Survival, please. It's your second day of exploration.
I'm helping.
Second and last day.
Yep.
All right, Luna, +4.
4, yay. What's that?
Well, you had you
Did it work or not? 3, 4?
gave yourself
Right.
plus
15,
44 instead of
so
4. But
24. Nice. And then Mantha, give me D20.
woo!
All right, so you have now, let me open this up. It is now explored. Where do you want to, okay, where do you want to go from here? Make
G2.
shareable. It is, I said, hold on a second. Make link shareable. And then I have to actually share the link. Click. There we go. All right, and I can close it. So it is now
Where do we want to go here?
the evening of the 30th. You're going to be moving on the 31st. You're heading out to the next hex. So you guys said you want to go to G2?
Nick said maybe H2.
Or more closer to the other side of the mountain range, and including this part up here, so we don't have to come back up, or we want to go more directly down. I'm kind of thinking doing something along the lines of like this, like circling around. That was a little messier than I was hoping it would be, but
How long does it usually take us to explore a hex? Versus how long do we have until we should be back?
You need to be back by the 20th, so you have 21 days, and the hex is mountain is 2 days. Everything else to the southeast, the hills and the plains, are 1 day. But it also takes a full day to travel from one hex to another.
Are we gleaning any extra information from the mountainous things? Or we just
Yes,
got nothing?
when you explore it, then it makes it that much. It makes it easier to travel through.
That's not what I'm asking.
You did not
I'm
run
asking
into
about
anything weird in this hex. No,
no plants and no nothing.
you are cataloging what you find. Yes, there's not a lot on this mountain, but you do find some. Where natural water is from waterfalls and stuff, lakes, underground springs. Those are all being marked on your maps.
Are the
Any
underground spring
larger areas of fruit, stuff like that. Yes, you're marking all that.
could explore like all the area just kind of south of here, outside of the mountains, and end here and be back with a couple days spare if I did my calculations right. I just loop around this little area here.
If I'm being entirely honest, I just have a hunch about these two spaces. There's nothing backing it. I just have a hunch. I've just got a good feeling about those spaces.
Are
It
you not-
doesn't have to mean something,
All right,
but
Bex, Luna, what do you guys want to do? Where do you guys want to go?
Are you not entirely honest with us most of the time?
you don't know. You're not rolling sense motive all the time.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hey, I think it's often a good policy to take the big dragon person at their word.
You know what? He usually is just by his word.
Uh,
But we can't get to
Or
those two.
usually by Bex's words.
That's right.
We have to go through. We have to go southeast in order to get to one of those two. Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
So let's go southeast.
I'm
Dr. Clef is saying make a little circle.
yeah, I'm proposing H2. Yeah, basically do
Or
that and possibly zigzag in
like
there.
this. Go back through.
Can't we go? Can't we go
Um,
counterclockwise? I mean clockwise. I'm sorry.
Well, I
and
think
Des
because we
only cares
wanted
about the
to.
bottom two.
I think because we wanted to go back through this space on our way up and try to explore that.
Okay.
So consider this. Because we have H3 claimed, it shouldn't take us too long to go through there at some point in the future to explore it. To explore H2.
Okay.
Oh,
So maybe we leave that one out and then still try to do a circle.
Sure. If you want, we could go G2, G1, and then kind of circle around. Maybe even hit some of the more mountainous areas over here.
Okay.
If we exclude some of those squares on the H angle.
Bex,
Okay,
Luna,
okay.
do you guys have anything you want to add? Jingo? Ah, so you may have been adding things all along, but we cannot hear you.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you've been talking, we've not heard you this whole time.
Oh no, I have not.
Oh. Okay, good.
Okay. I
Just
Anywhere
been,
in
guess
just been
that's
particular?
really
listening.
Do you care about where
Just
you're exploring?
I vote for F3 next, but I am open to what the party wants to do.
Okay, Luna?
yes.
Are you good
That would
with,
be lovely.
with
No, that's F4.
what they wanted to do?
Yes, I'm agreeing to it.
Okay. All right. So then,
So I'm thinking
where are you headed?
G2?
Yeah, G2, and we could hit F3 on our kind of way back.
way
So
back.
we circle on this little area.
All right.
Wish I could find the painter tool sometimes.
I think we might not be allowed to draw on the map.
Yes, probably for the best.
Yeah, I guess they did take it away.
There we go. Haha.
Shame.
Even better.
Pointers.
Out of bed. Pointers. So yeah, go like this way and then these next, and then maybe hit these two mountain places
Yeah.
if we have time.
At the very
Alright.
least, the one F3, because
Yeah.
Bex wants to go there, and it's also right next to our settlement, so it's a good place to explore.
Sweet.
Yeah, so G2, final answer. Locking it in. I haven't done the math for the route, but G2 at least.
All right. So
I've done pseudo math, and I think we
Dr.
are still within plenty of time.
Nick, give me D20.
Cool.
Oh, yes. 20.
So close. It is next to a 20. So you were manifesting.
It wasn't a 1, which is better.
It's better than a 1.
Let me make sure that we go to Sereneth. I've been presuming, and I could be wrong. So let's find out. Yay, I was right. We go to Sereneth. All right.
The calendar's in the order you thought. Congratulations.
And don't forget, you guys do have access to the calendar. I do refer to it on a rare occasion, but it's mostly for you guys. If you ever want to remember what you're doing or when or why, there you go. That's what the calendar is for. In theory, you guys should have your birthday. I don't know if your birthdays are on this one or not, but
Don't remember deciding a birthday in
okay.
this
It'll be
campaign.
in your notes page if we did. You are exploring G2. Give me a their survival checks.
On it, boss.
Oop, oh no. Yeah.
Ah. Only a +2 this time, Luna.
Okay. What the fuck? Why did you do that?
Unfortunately, a nat 1 is the one number that makes it so I can't help you.
All right.
It's all good. Covered.
And then we know there's a flat D20. You guys are now in plains. You are not in mountains anymore.
Fuck this shit. I rolled a 13, a 17, and then I roll a 4.
The dice are very pretty, but maybe they are not so lucky today.
No, it's just
All right.
They're really pretty. I like looking at them.
yeah, good. That's just trying to understand.
All right. Where are you headed to now? G1?
Yeah.
Just a
Yeah.
bunch of bullshit.
First of Serenray, second of Serenray. Okay. Serenith. Going from G2 to G1. All right, Jingo, give me a D20. $11. Thank you. All right, you're in now the third of Sereneth. You are exploring G1. I need
It's a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, shit.
survival, please.
On it. Okay. +4.
All right, Luna, survival +4. Very nice. All right. So yeah, so if you roll, you've been rolling high enough on average. You know, you've had a couple days where you didn't really find any fresh food, but you rolled high enough the day before to where you had enough to carry over. So like a day like today, you've got plenty of food for a couple days, so you can afford to do a 12 or 13 tomorrow, and still be okay. If you're wondering what the numbers mean. All right, so you are now here. I presume you're now going to F2.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I need a D20 from Mantha.
Here is a D20 from Mantha.
1, 2, F2. Okay, that is now the 5th of Sereneth. You are exploring F2. Survival, please.
Luna gets a +4.
Nice. All right, and now you're finished with F2. Where are you headed now? You're going to F3 or are you going to E3?
Say, let's do E3 and then we can do F2.
I like that plan.
Okay.
Okay. So you're heading to where's control? E3. Mantha went. Nick, D20 from
Wow.
Woo. You know, our D20s are getting higher.
to
We just needed to warm them
E3.
up.
Right. You are now in E3, so survival. Exploring E3 on the 7th of Sereneth.
I didn't know that we had like gaming conventions within Starfinder. Actually, I did know that. We've been to one in one of the one shots, but they have E3 here? Wow.
All right, and then Reno a D20, flat D20.
Yeah. Oh, did not mean to ping.
So you say.
I meant to open the link.
All right, so Jingo, what time of day is it when something cool happens?
It is about 9 a.m.
Okay. Who's next? Mantha, do you want hunting trails or no?
Yes.
Okay. Check the grid. I have a feeling it's gonna be too big. All right, and then who's next? Nick, how far away are you guys from? You're in the plains with the rocks. How far away do you notice something happen?
150 feet away.
Okay. Do the math. Click. 120. Okay. So you guys got up, headed out. I typically head out about 8 o'clock. You get up at between 6:30 and 7, depending on your individual personality. Leave about 8 after tearing down the camp. You guys each have tents. You eat breakfast, do whatever morning rituals you have. And Reno, what direction are you traveling? North, south, east, west, or any
The
combination
rest,
thereof?
west.
You're traveling to the west from the east. Okay.
I believe so, yeah. Are we?
That's
Blink.
you said it and made it, so congratulations.
Party sheet.
That's not how party works.
Order.
I said I was going along with what we're doing, and
flip.
so whatever we're doing is what we're doing.
No, that's just Sven is setting up the map for whatever the encounter we have is. And so you just determined whether we're coming from the left side of the map or the right side. Either one works.
So there have been some trails here and there that are a little bit more beaten down, partly from the rain. So as the rain flows, there have been different little valleys made, slight, and then animals will eat the taller grasses and the weeds that the seeds collect within these valleys. So it ends up or looking sort of like hunting trails. Let me turn down the grid. And then I need perception checks from everybody.
Rolled twice an accident.
That's perfect.
Wah, wah.
Still did better than I did. It's nice to have a seeing eye android around here.
All right, and we are back to Jingo. Give me a percentile, please.
Really like the high 90s for
Okay.
this percentile.
Yes, my percentiles have been hot tonight.
Yeah, but as soon as you start planning for that, they're flipping on you. You're gonna get like 20s.
I know RN Jesus doesn't love me.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So here's the map. And you notice that there is a dead. Let me find the horse. Beast on the ground. See who rolled well on the Luna.
Luna did. She did really good. The rest of
Yeah,
us,
no. So Luna, as you're looking around, you happen to catch some movement behind a rock, and you see that there's a. Actually, I'm going to move it because it's too blocked by the rock. There we go. There's corpse over here. Of some sort of beast, larger herd animal. What do you do? What do you say?
So maybe get closer and take a look.
Reno?
does Luna tell us? Oh, his
Sure.
camera went away. Oh no, I'm sorry. I talked over you. I didn't realize you were still in the Discord. I thought you left or something.
No, I'm here.
All right, so you see a corpse off in the distance. No one else is reacting or even looking that direction. What would you do? You say or do
I
anything?
will indicate that I am seeing a corpse in that direction.
I will sneak up there and have a closer look if you like.
That would be lovely.
All right, I'm going to use one of your take
Yes,
10s.
I am.
Okay.
You just wondering what?
So what is your stealth?
My stealth is normally a 10.
Wow.
All right, so you rolled a 20. So this is the rocks on the map are there. If they're larger than a hex, then they're 5 feet per hex. So this is a 10-foot rock that you're approaching. You can just make out the corpse on the other side. It looks like there are vines wrapped around it as you get closer. And
Like that
digging
might
into
be
it,
the cause of its death.
you don't see big, vast pools of blood or anything, or gaping wounds from where you are. So if you get
I'll
up to
sneak
the
up
rock,
behind the rock and
Spider
check
sheep.
it out.
that's all you see are these. Um,
Do I see any more vines like those in the area?
they're leading behind the rock over here.
Spider goats.
You need to go around the rock one way or the other to see where it is. All right, so as you get to
Okay,
there,
I'm
you
that way.
see unlock. It's read only. Really? That's why I was like, I always change the name of it. Why didn't I? Because it's read only. Which is weird because usually once I drop it into the party sheet, the combat tracker, it lets me mess with it. Oh well, you're gonna know what it is.
That's a reed. That's the kind of plant it is.
That's right, it's a weed. So you remember seeing, and reading something like this from Castrovel, vaguely similar. You also remember uh, a human friend that you had at one point when you were going through training. Um, found I used to watch this vid of a comedy where people were singing all the time, and they had a singing plant that looked like this, and you didn't find the humor in it, but uh, he would watch it at least once a week and loved it.
Bex is one of those people that when he snaps in time to the music, it's never in time to the music.
That's right, yeah.
And when he dances, it looks like he's having a seizure because he
Nice.
can't dance.
Like Steve Martin from The Jerk.
Yes. He has no rhythm. For those that might have ever seen the movie Amazon Women on the Moon, he is Don No Soul Simmons.
I
If you
will
So
haven't
take
seen
your
that
word for it.
movie, if you haven't seen that movie, go find it. Amazon Women on the Moon.
so that is here. Let's see
All right.
what is.
There is a rather foul-looking plant up here. I wonder. The one in the old movie talked. I wonder if this one can talk. Anyways, I'm getting away from it.
Okay.
There's a rather nasty looking giant flower over there. It reminds me of the singing plant I saw in a movie one time. Yeah, I know plants can't sing, but this one did.
Well, I don't know. We've met some weird plants. Maybe this one does sing.
This one just ate a horse.
A horse.
carnivorous. Interesting.
Do you want to go try to talk to it?
Wait, was it like an actual horse? I don't know if we've seen those.
I don't know if it was a horse. It
It's,
was an
it's
animal
just
of
a
some sort.
acme grazing animal.
Okay. And if we're looking for cool stuff, now that well, I don't know how much to take from. I saw it in a movie, but we can go look. And if we have to fight it, there's the 4 of us and 1 of it. I'm sure that'll matter.
Always down for discovering new things of life. Yeah. Let's go take a closer look. If it has some good properties, maybe we can take some seeds back to grow. Just gonna start making his way close to the rock.
Look, I don't have any
All right,
hopes
so
of doing this
move
quietly.
up to, because of the way that you guys decided to come, I will say you can go to where Dez is now, and then we'll go ahead and roll for initiative to that area, that line. And
X?
there you go. He's ahead of you, so that's fine.
Oh,
He's sneaking. Are you going to use a second of your sneaks? You have 6 left, or are you going to roll Bex to sneak again?
I'm gonna roll this time.
Okay.
Nope, not today.
All right. As you get 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, I'm going to say when you get to about here, you have a little feedback on your comm. It moves out a little bit. Here is the image for everybody.
ooh.
And you guys saw it move over to the thing and it's sort of looking toward Bex, and we have initiative. I will push it. 1, 2, 3, 4. In it. There you go.
I think I'll take the 23, please. Just to, since I get a choice. Bex, you could take the 2 if you wanted.
That's right. All right, Bex, what would you like to do? It has noticed you.
I will. Well, I'm probably not the person that needs to be doing this, but let's put myself at risk. I'm going to step to there and attempt to communicate with it.
All right, and how are you?
Hello there, Mr. Plant Person Thing. Sprechen Sie English? Common, whatever this language is. You said there was a variation on these things on Castroville?
Yes.
I'm
So you
looking
can, if you want
through.
to see what you know about it, you can wait for Mantha, who does it all the time, or you can do it on your own.
We
I
can
do
both
not
do it.
speak Castrovillian,
It
so
is, so it would be a, give me a freaking break. Here it is. One of these years I'll have it all memorized. life science. So give me a life science roll.
Ruh-roh.
You can
Doesn't matter if
try
you're
and
trained or not.
trained.
I am not.
All
That's
right,
decent.
and so no. So yeah, like I said, you've what I said stands, but that's all you remember. Castervillian has a lot of jungles anyway, so if you see a plant, that's your first thought anyway. Oh, look like a thing
All
around
right.
Casterville.
Well, it didn't seem to respond.
Oh, as far as that goes, give me a insight or sense motive. Sense motive.
Wow.
So it you hear noises coming from it, but it's more melodic, like it's using the wind and blowing air through it. Um, so, but you don't think it was doing that before you moved up, so you don't think it's responding to you.
All right. Well, I am at this point going to wait and see what it does. I'm hoping it's not hostile.
All
All
right.
right.
Go ahead.
Dez is going to. I don't like that Bex is up there alone.
You have Bex targeted, by the way.
Yeah, because I need to see how far away I am from him.
And
Oh, tokens are not locked. I'm back where I started. And then he's actually I'm going to use my like a full action to do the moving in a straight line. Whatever that one is. You can move 4 times your speed, I think. So I'm doing that.
yes, if you do move in a straight line, don't do anything else for your whole turn.
Oh wait, hold up. I'm sorry. I don't think it's going diagonal. It's doing zigzags. Okay. So 1 second.
Since you're not, there's nothing in the way. Just go where you want to go. Just drag yourself. Is that where you want to end up?
Yeah, I want to end up here.
Okay.
And now that I get a really good look at it. Actually, I'm sorry. Am I adjacent to it here? If so, I would like to be 1 space back.
No, you're 5 feet away from it.
Okay, cool. I
There's,
wasn't sure because
I
I am a
mean,
large
there's 5
creature.
feet in between you and it, so you're 10 feet
Okay.
away.
Okay, cool. That's perfect for me.
You have a 10. Doesn't it say 10 feet? Or does
Yeah,
say
it says
okay.
5.
Really?
And
That's
I
weird.
don't know with the hexes because I'm large and it's kind of a
That's
weird
weird. Okay, anyway, go ahead.
situation.
Yeah, you're 10 feet away.
Anyway, I'm gonna try my hand at a life science check unskilled. I would like to see if I happen to know something about this plant. Probably not, but yeah, man, I don't know. It's a plant. Looks stabbable. I am at some point in the move pulled out my weapon, and that's everything I can do.
There we go. Added a skybox thanks to Fantasy Grounds. All right,
Thanks,
so
Fancy Grounds.
this humming melody starts playing as this thing draws in sound and then releases the air um, through different holes and orifices on it.
See,
And you guys, let me get rid of requested roles since it keeps blocking me. Close this. Here it is. All right, so we're going to click this. What is happening? Let me try it again. Drag it to the map. Why isn't it letting me target you guys? Oh, that's why. Never used fantasy grounds before. There we go. All right. ID 10T error. And it's not coded. All right, I need a will save DC 17
Woo!
from the two of you.
Oh, just the two of them.
Just the two of us.
And
We
Bex,
can make it if we try.
Jingo, we need a
The two of
will
us.
save DC 17. Back over a little bit.
No.
All right, so you, as this thing starts making these noises and this music, the sounds from it, you've never seen anything like this before, and it is just the most curious thing you've seen, and you really want to figure out how it does that. You are fascinated. Which is a condition.
Also known as Dr. Clef's base state of being.
That's right. Conditions, yes. A little bit of time for nerdage. It is time for nerdage! Fascinated, you must pay attention to the fascinating effect. Take a -4 penalty to skill checks made as reactions. So you can't do anything else except pay attention to this plant, and then if you have something that causes you to do a reaction, you have a minus to it. Until
Pretty colors.
are no longer
It
fascinated.
really does look like the singing plant from that show.
That's right. Dr. Clef, you can hear the sound from where you are, but you are not in its area of effect. Give me an insight, sense motive check.
Motive.
Yeah, you have no idea Bex is fascinated, so.
I will also spend my turn to do the movement thing.
Okay, don't forget
It was
your evolution point.
Thank you. Never played this character before.
I find that hard to believe. But then again, Sven's never made a mistake in Fantasy Grounds before either, so.
Exactly.
Bummer that I have integrated nanites for rebooting that can remove almost every condition except fascinate.
Well, you know?
So I would like to do the thing where I can just move to my speed. I do have a climb speed, so I like to run and climb on this rock.
All right, so you want to climb up the rock, okay?
Yep.
I will say that's close enough to a straight line. It's probably not rules as written, but we'll let it go. This rock is where you are is 20 feet high.
Perfect.
Okay, there you go.
I am a monkey. I do have a climb speed. And I would like to know what is a Xenoseeker and
Speaking of witches, she rolled. What did you roll for your?
got like a 4.
I got like 4.
4.
I
Okay,
got a 4.
go ahead. All
Yeah.
right, go ahead.
Oh no,
Dr. Cliff,
it's a plant. It looks stabbable.
Have a bonus
All right.
to rare things. So go ahead and roll.
Yeah.
All right. So, guess what? This is called a harpy jasmine.
What?
That's crazy.
Now, again,
Harpy?
this is a brand new planet. There might be things that are wrong, but it looks very similar to the harpy jasmine from Castrovel that you're familiar with.
Hmm.
It is a plant, shocker, medium size, and it has blind sense. I didn't realize it did that. It would have seen Beck's. It has blind sense thought
Wow.
for 60 feet. Of course, that's presuming Bex, when he moved up, was thinking. Maybe he just his mind was just totally blank when he was walking up there.
He was mid reboot.
That's right.
The thoughts had
That's my
empty.
bad. I didn't catch it the first time. But anyway, so yeah. So what else would you like to know about it? You get
Any
so your DC is less, so it's that, and then so you get 3 questions.
right? Any special attacks?
Sorry, 4 questions. It's a spellcaster, so
Oh,
it has what it's already done, which is fascinate people. It can also hold people, confuse people, charm people, and they can even make lights around them. And a lot of times they'll be in the form of a humanoid or something they've seen before, to try to attract prey. And then the vines hurt you.
does it have any special defenses?
It has plant immunities, and it's resistant to fire 5. So the way that works is the first 5 points of damage that you do with fire or lasers or anything like that does fire damage, it ignores the first 5 points. Anything beyond that, it does full damage.
Okay.
I'm assuming you tell the group that.
I will
And
be
then Dez
telling
lets out a big sigh of relief because he was about to spit fire at it.
I got 2 more questions.
And there you go. That's in your notes, everybody. If you want, and you guys have run across plants before, so.
Yeah. Uh, any special like movement abilities? Is it a plant that can move or stuck in place?
Yes, it has moved. You guys saw it move. It can climb as well. And I'll use up, that was 1, 2, this is 3. So the last one is vulnerable to cold. I'll give you that as a weakness.
That would have been my 4th question for the vulnerable, I guess. So I think that's it.
Yep. What would you like to?
I use my full turn to move to where I'm at and look at the plant. I relay the information that I got. Harpy jasmine, it's a fascinating plant that can cast some spells to fascinate, charm, and dazzle, and hold you. It's a plant that is resistant to fire, so keep that in mind. But is vulnerable to cold. Doesn't like the cold. Can
All right,
resist the
Luna.
hot.
Resist hot. Okay.
Luna, what would you like to do?
I am going to do double movement to get up nearby. Where it is. Are we? We set up attacking this. How can I be 70 feet and I'm only 60 feet?
Diagonals are weird.
Starfinder diagonals are cost you extra. All right, and so that is your move and your action. All right, you have time for one more. Bex, you are fascinated.
Oh,
Wow. And at the end of the turn, you are no longer fascinated. So,
fascinated will take my action. Okay, cool.
yes. So,
I wasn't sure what it did.
yep. Des, you sort of realize this is not the time to study this thing.
Yeah, I mean, my conclusion was it looks pretty stabbable, and I can't do cold like he said, so I will just go ahead and take a full action to try to stab. Oh, minimum damage on that one. And that one's a miss.
All right, so Luna, you've run up. You see Des slash at it. What would you like to do? There's a gross dead horse. It's actually fairly fresh. Or
I'm going to chuck my club at it.
okay.
Marie. It's a miss. And
So let me take a look at one other thing. Spells. Those are gone. There it is. Oh, you don't have it. Okay. Dr. Clef.
Alrighty. I am going to shoot at it with my adaptive strike and the little needle its way.
You get a +1.
No,
It
that
hit
plus
anyway.
one.
That's fine.
Little bit of damage and spike it. And I quite like my spot, so I am going to stay where I'm at. I don't have a lot of else I want to add at the moment, so yeah.
Woo!
All right. So you shoot it. All right. So it's going to make some noise. Again, with as it captures sound and stuff. Unlike most spellcasters, it does not provoke attack opportunity.
Sad.
Ooh, this one might be.
Uh-oh. I'm excited.
right, so as you're listening to this, as the melody changes and becomes discordant, and you try to figure out, takes you a moment to realize that it's impossible to follow the sound, and so you just ignore it and move on. The first melody was something you could follow, and now it's just making weird noises, so Des doesn't care. And this is round 2.
I hope it's staying better on that movie.
So we're going to lash out at Luna.
That's rude.
Alright, and you are grabbed. Luna, as these vines move from the horse and wrap around you. You take a little bit of damage. Alright, we can do one more real quick. Bex, go ahead.
All right, let's start. Stupid plan.
Tangled.
If you're doing a ranged attack, you have a +1.
And what are you shooting with?
The hail pistol.
So it's cold energy. The damage also applies to the target's armor, which grants 2 less EAC until that damage is repaired. Okay, go ahead. Roll your damage. Should be a bunch because it's. And I'll add the EAC to it. Alright, Des.
Alright, can I, like, attack the vines that are holding Luna?
You can.
I'm assuming. Yeah. I would like to do that. Do you want me to target it? Do you want me to just
Yes.
roll one?
Give yourself a +1. Because you're attacking with your pike, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, it's +1. As a hit. I don't think you can do the minimum damage required, but go ahead and roll.
God, if I'm rolling a 1 on the die.
Yep, so yes, that is enough to cut her free. You are no longer entangled. Luna. Alright.
Cool.
And
your first attack,
sorry.
if you're doing a second one.
I am not doing a second one.
Okay, you're moving.
I will take a 5-foot guarded step. And now that Luna is cut free, he's telling her to move back, like at least like 10 feet more.
Back it up, back it up.
Well.
Alright, and now it is focusing its attention on Luna.
I did just hit it. Nice.
You also save against. So again, this melody things, and this is round 3, so it cannot attack. All right, Luna.
If it tries the confusion again, I think it should get confused why it's not fucking working.
So just out of curiosity,
enchantments anyway. Go ahead.
if I was still entangled, what could I have gotten myself out of that? Would that be my action of trying to struggle out of it, or how does that work?
Yes, so you can attack with a minus. You can try to attack the vines like Daz did, or you can just try to rip yourself free. Those are your
Okay.
three options when that happened. You just cannot, and you could move toward it, but you couldn't move away from it.
Okay. I'm still 10 feet away, and it has the 10-foot reach, correct?
Correct.
It has at least 10 feet of reach.
So I'm going to be upset about attack, so I'm going to step to there and then shoot it with my auto pistol. Tactical.
Okay.
Wow.
You have a +1 on the attack. Didn't need it.
Like double tapping your ass. Some piercing damage, damn it.
All right. So your bullet slams into it. Dr. Clef.
It's okay. My piercing damage is all minimum 2.
I'm gonna send another one of my adaptive strikes at this guy. Missed this time.
Would a 15 have hit?
Well, let me check. Boom. Always forget your thing. Oop.
Well, it was worth checking.
Yep. Sad. Yeah. No, I don't really have a whole lot. I'm still liking where I'm at. Don't have a whole lot more I want to do at the moment.
All right.
Let's keep an eye out. Make sure there's nothing else that's coming at us. But
Spoil the fun.
around there's just another like
Alright,
big
so that'll
creature
be-
coming at me.
That'll do it for tonight. Thank you guys for playing tonight. I appreciate you.
Thank you
Yes,
for
for
jamming
jamming.
tonight.
And
Yes, thank you as always.
see you guys in 2 weeks, if not before then, as we are going through this new plant that you found on the planet. Working our way back. So don't forget to like, subscribe. There are no people I watch.
Just
So
ignore that then.
I looked as Dr. Clef was taking his turn. Nobody I know is streaming. So we will go ahead and call it here. So don't forget, like, subscribe. Jingo, when is next time you're streaming?
I will be streaming. I stream my the little talk show we do on Tuesday nights. If you want to come by and visit, um, we just talk nerd stuff. Sometimes we have things prepped. Sometimes we're just hanging out and bullshitting. It's nothing organized. It's kind of something we do in honor of a friend of ours that passed away a few years ago. It was his idea, and we were, you know, going to do it, and he passed away, and so me and the other hosts of the thing decided that we would kind of put something together in his honor. So every Tuesday night, come and talk geek stuff with us.
Excellent.
Sweet.
So, and Mantha posted the link. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and whatever else you do, enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight, guys.
Good night, guys.
Good night, guys.